Listen up. I finally hit level 90 in the beginning of this new league, my Dragon Druid, and I put in Aurochs Smelting. Okay? Now, this gem has made my character so much stronger. I can't even tell you. Fully breaking armor with supported skills cause affected targets to permanently take 5% increased physical damage, up to 20%. That doesn't sound like a whole lot. Also, the supported skill it's using it breaks 70% more armor. This doesn't sound like it's huge, but there must be something about that 5 to 20% that is exponential in comparison to when you increase damage from other things, because I am annihilating everything. Everything instantly is being fucking annihilated. It's unfucking believable. This is a T15 map, and I don't even have to do the oil barrage on the bosses anymore. All I do is just swipe. Even that big dude that I have to fucking oil barrage is fucking dead. I don't have to fucking oil barrage anymore. It looks like this is fucking crazy. I was just doing maps to get to 90, and they were fucking really difficult. And when I came across an abyss, that used to be tough. I used to have to worry about dying. And sometimes I even have to abandon the abyss and just go to the rest of the map and forget it because it was too risky to lose the experience. But now that I put on that gem, it seems like everything has changed. Aurochs Smelting is really smelting all the enemies down. Damage taken must be huge in this game. I'm also running a build that has a lot of passives in the tree to break armor, so it must be working very well succinctly together. This character feels like I'm playing Hungry Hungry Hippo.
Nature takes what is open. Wild spawn.
My power, my pleasure, my pain.
Speak.
How can I have Huachic treasures? I'll take it. Beware those altars.
Hi, friend.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Finally hit level 90 in the new league. Feeling strong. Oh, so strong.
I shall record. Don't spend it all at once.
Let me
For now,
see.
we part.
I have to grab my phone off the charger. I can't see who that is. Who is this? Is this Savage?
Mr. Medi.
Grimdoro? Oh, no, Mr. Medi. Okay. I got you, bud. How you doing, buddy? How's everything?
So far so good, thanks for asking. Birthday Eve woot woot.
Happy birthday. I'm about to do Christmas shopping for my extended family, my wife's family. Finally got a tree going. Her niece and nephew, her nephew put it together for me.
Thank you, friend.
It's a very different kind of tree. It's like a TP, and then they wrap something around it from top to bottom. It's like a very different kind of tree. They saw how to make it on TikTok, and he made it perfect. Kind of afraid to bring it in the house because we have 4 kittens, and I think they're going to absolutely destroy it if I do that.
That's pretty cool. Our two cats have been playing with skirting around the tree. We have a fake tree.
Yeah, that's the thing with the cats. Oh, here, 22 additional packs of cleansed monsters. That's what I want. I don't know how they're going to react to it. I wish I had a real tree, but they don't have pine trees in Thailand.
Get on, Poe Pigeon!
I'm in the USA. Our leverage only from New York. Originally.
I don't know why I'm using the fucking voice to text.
What's
Yeah,
the
one of
weather
the
like
reasons
over
why I
the
love
place,
the
cold
real
or
pine
hot?
tree is one, it makes the cats at home, the cat used to love it, used to go underneath. And also the whole house smells like pine tree, natural, not like fake scent. And that's like a part of the Christmas experience, but that part I'm not going to have here. But I'm going to do the wrapped presents this time. Since there's no under the tree, I'll just like pile them up outside of the tree for them. But honestly, I think because it's really hard in Thailand to buy gifts for people, especially her family, I don't really know what I can get them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy each one of them a thoughtful gift, but inside of that gift is going to be money. And so they're all going to open the gift and be like, "Oh, that's nice," and then they're all going to discover that it has money inside of it. Way, way hot. It never actually gets cold here, but sometimes in the morning, in during this season especially, sometimes in the morning, it's like 70 or 69 degrees Fahrenheit, and to them that's cold, but that's not really cold to me.
Nature takes what's all.
But it doesn't ever get colder than 69 degrees in the morning. But during the day, it's always like, since I've been here, 80, 90, over 100. One day it was like 110. It's very hot here.
That's a heat wave for us here in Michigan in December. We are lucky to hit 35 degrees.
I personally love cold though, and I love a snowy Christmas. It's just something about everything having snow on it that I like. But I just really like cold. I'm not a heat person. Like, I'll go into the ocean in February in Long Island, into the water that's like below freezing temperature, but because it's salt water, it doesn't actually freeze. I'll go in there for a minute and it'll just like get rid of all my back pain and my body pain for like 45 minutes straight. I won't feel anything. I have this bone disease that causes me like every day incredible amounts of pain, and the frozen ocean thing is one of the only things that I can do that's not like taking medication that helps. The only medication that helps too is anti-inflammatories, but since I took them for 20 years, now I'm at the point.
Is there anything with random spawns in this game like D4? It has the butcher and goblins.
That's a good question. Not us. There is, but they're different. They're called rogue exiles, and they drop gear that is similar to like a player. Like, you know how you have your helmet, your chest, your weapon, your rings, your boots, your gloves, your belt. These rogue exiles drop loot as if you're killing a player. And so all this awesome fucking loot, well, potentially awesome loot, drops from them. And they are like characters, almost like player characters. They have special names, and they use skills and support gems, but it's not like exactly like the ones that you have, but you can tell that they're special because they'll do crazy shit that other enemies won't do. They're called rogue exiles. That's the closest thing you could think of to like the butcher and goblins.
Can you guys use cannabis there for medical or no?
I believe it is available here. However, I don't do it anymore. I used to use it for pain. I also used it like all my life as well. And I need my mind, whatever's left of it, to be like fast and sharp. And I don't like the way it slows me down. The creativity and the thought aspect of it is great. And calming aspect. But the thing is, I don't find it enjoyable like I used to. It maybe because I did it for so long, it kind of ran its course with me, and I actually don't feel that much different not having done it for 4 months right now. Like, I expected to feel different, but I kind of feel the same whether I do it or not. I guess it's just because the amount of years that I did it is so many. I mean, we were talking like 30 years straight. So it kind of lost its fun for me. I don't get the same responses that I used to. Like, even when like I would smoke with friends and I would see the way they would react to it, I'd be like, damn, I don't really enjoy it like that, like you guys anymore. What the hell was that? Why was that red? That's weird. Gotta check that out.
I don't use it for fun.
No, just for medical, right. Yeah, there's also the risk of it causing me like an anxiety, and it used to cause me more back pain than I already had, and it would also have like a paranoid aspect to it. But if I did indica, that would not do that, and that would cause a pain relief scenario. But it would make me tired, and that it just interferes with all the stuff I want to do, because I'm a TikTok content creator, and I just need my wits about me. I can't be slowed down by anything. It ran its course. I just did it for so long. I did it for too long. I don't find it to be beneficial for me anymore. But I do believe it is available for here. They did do something earlier this year where it's no longer available for recreational. But I'm sure that I qualify with what's wrong with me to be able to get it here legally through the medical version. I'm sure of it. I just haven't even tried because I don't even have the desire, the want to do it at all. Exceptional Fanatic Great Hammer. So what is so special about this? See how this is red?
I get it.
It's weird. I've never seen anything drop that was red like that before. Maybe it has a higher chance of turning into a unique if I use a chance gem on it. Because somebody told me if they're green, they have a higher chance of turning into a unique. Maybe red is like a really high chance of turning into a unique. However, the item will be destroyed if it doesn't turn into a unique. It just disappears. That's the new PoE2 thing. Am I done with this map? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I recently found out you can move the map too, which is awesome. Yeah, it says complete the abysses. Where the fuck are the abysses? I don't see them at all. Maybe down here. Let's try over there. Here it is. I've seen it accompanied by the boss. I've never fucking seen a map where the abyss was literally on the main boss. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And I can't believe I survived that too. My character has a really one fucking level. Just one level is all it took. And my character is like unbelievable. And it was so hard to get that last level. To get to 89 and to get to 90 was so difficult. I kept dying and losing 10% of my level's experience, which was not going up fast at all. And now, just that one level to 90, everything fucking changed, and my character just feels so fucking good right now, so unbelievably strong. And I don't even really have the best gear in the game. I have what I would call if I would put a percentage on it, I would say I have the 60% out of the best gear. 60 out of 100%. But the best gear all cost like tens of divines. Like 30 divines, 50 divines, 60 divines, 100 divines. And all my gear, well, some of it is like 1 divine, 2 divine at the most. And that's still very good gear, but it isn't like the absolute pinnacle gear in the game. There's also an item in the game that if I get it, there's something I change with the build where I start doing this maneuver as a werewolf, and I'm like sending cold forward. And that doesn't happen unless you get this support gem that's kind of like a special support gem like this one, where you can't create it. It has to be found. And when I get that little support gem, I can actually switch a little bit in the passive tree and use that ability, that cold werewolf ability. Which I don't know how crazy that looks or what that looks like, but it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Can it carry any more?
Awesome.
Speak.
I shall record. Deal.
So, let's see why this is so special.
The nameless
Hey,
creep ever
buds.
closer.
What are you doing? So, you rarely get these. Very, very rare. But let's see what happens. Item cannot increase in rarity. Okay, so what that means is there is no version of this two-handed weapon that's a unique. That's why it couldn't be changed over. So it didn't waste my chance orb, it just told me it can't do it. So let's say I do one of these good ones to it. Let's see what happens. Okay. I mean, that's alright. And what if I do one of these good ones? Stun build up. And this. Light radius. Oh, and accuracy. Yeah, I don't really know what's so special about this. It's not special in me at all.
Greetings. I'll take it. Bring any tomes you find.
Oh shit. My last inscribed ultimatum. This can allow me to get my final 2 ascendancy points. This is a big deal. If I could beat the final boss and not die in the rest of it. There's 10 rounds, 3 bosses, and then the final boss. And each round you take something that makes it more difficult, and it stacks up the entire time. And what that would do is it would give me 2 more of these. Right now I have 6 points. I'm grabbing the Sacred Flow, Reactive Growth, and Turning of the Seasons. But the last 2 points would go into Avatar Evolution. This would reduce the amount of damage that I take quite a bit, actually. That's what I'm going to do right now. Time for the Temple of Chaos.
Chaos awaits. Who wins is barely a reputable streak. Speak.
What ended up happening is I found out that when you beat the 10 rounds, you can't open the final door until you do that 3 times, and you get the 3 pieces to actually open the door. So this is actually the 3rd time if I win. I have to go with this one because I don't want them to resist me. That makes them harder to kill. I don't want this. The pyramid beams is absolutely fucking horrible. It always appears in the center, especially on a boss, and it doesn't allow you to move anywhere. And corrupting blood, there's no resistances against that. So I have to have the grasping vines on hit, which slows me down, and you kind of like break out of it as you move. But if I kill everything quickly, it's not going to affect me that much, so I have to take that one.
Are you ready, challenger?
I need more time for that. What mad fiends!
One of 10 complete.
Don't get overconfident just because you beat the first room.
Alright, this is not that bad. These are not hard to avoid. This one isn't that bad either, but out of the 2 of them, I would go for this because you could easily get out of the way of these things. And I don't want less area of effect at all, because the area of effect is a huge thing with how many enemies I hit when I swipe. I don't want to reduce that. So I'll go for the globule of blood.
Coagulated masses befall you.
This one's like a timed thing where you just have to survive.
Creature.
number 2 out of 10 complete.
This is just the beginning.
Oh, this is not good. This is definitely not good. Definitely don't want this. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Definitely don't want this. No flask and charm charges on death. That means I can't get back my health potions from killing enemies. That's just not fucking good. Let me think about that for a minute. I get my health back by eating a corpse. And when my health is maxed, that gives me my energy shield back. So the only time I really hit the health potion is in an emergency. And when I'm fighting a boss, I'm not killing any other enemies. And the bosses aren't summoning any extra ads for me to get potions back from the ads. So out of the 3 of these, I'd have to say no flask charges is better. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one. I can get my health and my energy shield back by eating corpses.
Seek out the corpse.
Or culling an enemy when they have low health with the same move.
Foul scourge! I'm not ready yet. Wild, take it.
Round 3 of 10 complete. First boss.
This is just the beginning.
This one's fine.
Time is your enemy. I suggest you aim for the head. Heads.
Boss number 1 down.
Understandable if you're a little tired. But the trial yet continues.
Alright, the globule number 2 just leaves blood on the floor. really not that bad. So I'm going to go with that. Time trial.
I need more time for that!
Halfway. Impressive.
One of the times I was going through here, a divine orb was available, and if that happens, you have to end the trial and take the rewards and not continue and just get another one to do it again, because divine orbs is like winning $1 million in the game. Okay, this kind of sucks. So we're going to have a shade that stalks me and swings at me. I don't prefer this, but I don't want the enemies to have 40% more resistances, and I definitely don't want statues that petrify me. So I kind of have to have the shade, and if he swings at you, you can just hit the dodge button, and he won't hit you. But if he hits you a total of 7 times throughout the remainder of the entire thing, you will lose. But I'm wondering how bad this is, like fighting the final boss. That's a good question. The gaze petrify statue thing, I don't think that's a good idea. Gonna have to go with the shade and just avoid him.
Seeks you. Pillage and retrieve.
Ancient blight!
unfinished.
Yeesh. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to do the turrets. I don't like the sound of that. Periodically fire lightning projectiles. I'm gonna have to do the turrets. I can't get inflicted with bleeding and poison every fucking time I get hit by a boss. The bleeding and poison would be stronger for the boss, and it'll burn me down. I don't have anything to remove bleeding. I'm gonna have to go for the turrets.
Dare to choose that one. I'd be wary of its breath if I were you.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Impressive. Normally, challengers don't survive those.
Alright, well, this fucking sucks. Gonna have to go with the master protected by energy shield.
Protects them. Slay everything.
Bad but beat. I'll take you.
See, I got that number 1 down there. If that goes to 7, the trial ends. I forgot about him for a second, and I thought I dodged his hit, but even if you're in the middle of a dodge, I guess wherever he swings, you still get hit. Alright. This is not good. That's not good. And this is not good. These are all fucking terrible. These are absolutely fucking terrible. This is the only one I can think of. That I can do, because when it comes to the bosses, there isn't going to be any volatiles getting released. So every time I kill enemies, I have to dodge out of the way now of their exploding volatiles. But there's no way I can take... Bloody Hearts creates a heart with a circle, and when you get inside of it, you get stuck, and if you try to get out of it, you get stunned when you break the tether. And that's not good for like a boss. If I get stuck inside of one of those things. And then this thing is just insanely ridiculous. It just 4 lasers spinning around in a fucking circle in every direction. It's just fucking horrible. I have to do the volatile.
Speak their final piece. Chaos demands sacrifice.
Yeah, this sucks too, because now you have to kill the enemies inside of these things, and every one of them is going to drop volatiles.
Balance restored.
This is fun.
Next time, avoid that one.
Yeah, it got too hard. The choices are random every single time, and you can go through that entire place and not get the choices that make it fucking impossible. Having the volatiles and at the same time having the shade is an impossible situation, in my opinion.
Welcome. Don't spend it all at once. Carry on.
We'll up the stakes a little bit on this one. Nice, abyssal depths. Geronimo! Oh man, my dog had to put his crotch right over my head.
got time for that! I'm not ready yet. Nature take what's owed.
hard boss. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Let's take it. Remnants.
This is a rogue exile. You see, oh, there's two of them, too. Two rogue exiles at the same time. Where are they?
No ordinary lockpicks.
See them. What are they? Maybe it wasn't Rogue Exiles, maybe it was the bosses. Okay, I was wrong. My bad.
Go on.
Welcome. I'll find a use for it. Don't spend it all at once. For now, we part.
Claim me. take it.
This is definitely not a fall asleep at the wheel build. I mean, I was popping fucking instant potions and hopping on bodies to try to get myself not to die. There's no way to play with this build, and the game is like just easy mode. Sometimes it just gets hard, but it also makes it very exciting. The game is definitely easier on the Hollow Palm build. The way you would just fly around and spam was just like insane. You were just constantly teleporting out of danger and right back to whatever was attacking you and killing it so fast. I mean, this does kill really fast too, but it's like a slapbox version of it, where you just like bow, 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 slap the shit out of enemies with your wings. I would say this is more fun than the other build, but the other build is definitely stronger than that Grimdor helped me with, which is not on this league, so I don't have it. But technically could recreate it, and I have all the information I need there. Did I just get a Val Ruin? I did. That's good. That's a lot of experience. Let's go in. Plus, I hear there's a thing you can get in here that's worth a lot of money. So hopefully, maybe we'll get that. Hopefully we don't get any of those mana drain motherfuckers. Because I still didn't get my instant mana recovery potion.
Gonna trust a stone to stay still here.
Behold my glory, and be awed. I am your queen.
Concentration!
Never forget this, and you shall walk in the light that shines from within all Val.
Nature takes what's owed.
That was tough. I almost died. Really sucks losing 10% of your experience when you die. You do not get experience fast when you get close to 90 into the 90s. The highest level in the game is 100. So technically, I can get 10 more points from my passive tree. But hardly no one ever reaches 100. The closer you get, the longer it gets each level, and it gets so slow, it's ridiculous.
Nature takes what's owed.
Alright, gonna eat breakfast. I'll be right back.